Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Jammerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today we're doing 4 expensive rank ups, so let's get right into the video. So guys, welcome to another video on the channel, and today guys, what we're going to be doing is 4 more rank ups on the account, getting to 146 overall. So our plan for today's video, guys, is to do the Ronaldo up to rank 3 and our first rank 4s in Aguero as well as Memphis Depay. So let's jump into things. First and foremost, we obviously need to get some duplicates. So what we went and did was pick up some of these duplicates on bid. As you guys can see here, we picked up the Ronaldo twice on bid just to save some coins, as well as the Aguero. So waiting for this to load, you guys can see here, we bid on the first Ronaldo for around 5.6. Same with the second, and the Aguero for 800k. Now, I would have waited until the season to end, but it looks as though the season has actually been extended, guys. So if you go and have a look at the first tax season, there is still 21 days remaining. So it's been extended, I think, around 10 days. Obviously, getting the Aguero when the season ended would have been preferable, but in this instance, we're just going through and picking him up for the time being on bid for 800k. So what I need to do first and foremost is go through and claim 3 icons, guys. So we're going to be claiming 3 icons for the purposes of this video to use as XP. And we are pretty much focusing on attackers. So let's go through and show you the solutions that we've got for them. So the first one that we're going to be claiming, guys, is the Shearer. So this is a very, very easy and cheap SBC, in my opinion. So this is a solution that we've got. As you guys know, we picked up a whole bunch of these treasure hunt players for the purposes of these SBCs. And, you know, you can use a whole bunch of them and just train up 3 Newcastle players. All the SBCs that only require 3 players are really, really easy. It's the ones that need like 6 or more when it gets really, really tough. So let's go through and claim Shearer, guys. He's going to be our first icon that we are going to be using as XP. We're then going to go claim up a few others and then go into doing the big upgrades for today's video. So let's go through and claim him. So there he is, 91 overall Shearer. Very, very easy SBC for a 91 overall, guys. I recommend everybody doing that SBC. So let's go through and claim up the second icon for today's video. It's going to be none other than Patrick Kluivert, guys. So as you can see, once again, relatively simple. Also, the fact that PK is very, very cheap at the moment does obviously help. And we had Sergio Roberto here from a very, very long time ago when rivalries first came around. So he's just sitting on our bench. But this solution, guys, pretty easy stuff. Let's go through and claim this up as well. And then go on to claiming up Laudrup. And then we can look at doing some big upgrades. I'm excited to see how high we can get, but I'm thinking that 146 is going to be today's target. And then, guys, probably next week I'll look at getting to 150. That's the plan anyway. And on to our third icon for today's video. Let's go through and claim up the Laudrup and then go from there. So once again, guys, using PK. Also, Kadira is a very, very cheap Juventus option. And we just packed the Benatia from the weekend tournament. So very, very easy. These 3 icons, guys. Low ratings as well, so they definitely do help there. So let's go through and claim up Laudrup. It's a shame that, you know, icons don't really have any other use at this stage in the game other than XP. I mean, obviously I could use these cards, but it's just a huge waste of resources and their million XP. So let's go through and train all those icons up, guys, and then we'll go from there. So I just need to go into my team and sort through these players. So let's see. Also, we've got a whole bunch of cards that we're just sitting on at the moment, as you guys can see here. I'm not sure if I will sell them at the moment. I'm just sort of waiting to see what does happen. I'm in no need of coins, so I may as well just take the risk and hope that everything does rise. If they don't rise, then I won't be too mad about it. And obviously, I still need some of these cards for SPCs, and I want to try out some of the center mids as well. So let's go through and just filter everything out. So we can go to program. And also, let's see, icons. Whereabouts is icons? There they are. There are the icons, guys. As you can also see here, we've got 2 Rui Costas. So I actually packed one of him in the tournament. So that was great. And obviously I did his SBC. So we are going to be only using 900k of his XP. And we're going to be using that for rank up 4. And we're going to use the other 100k in a future video on the other Rui Costa that we do have. Because I only need this XP 1 million plus his base card is just a bit too much. So first and foremost, Rui Costa, 900k XP, I should say. And then what I need to do is upgrade the Laudrup, Shearer, and Kluivert as well. So we'll go and put that million XP into them. Let's go and do that. So there is the first one. It's going to be expensive to upgrade this team, but that's obviously what we need to do. And there's not really all that much else that we can do at the moment in the game. Like, retros is pretty boring, to be honest. Like, it's every 3 days, and then it's just a huge gamble. So that's the way that I look at it anyway. Anyway, guys, what I need to do is look at upgrading some of these base cards. So first and foremost, we're going to be continuing to upgrade this Bailey. I'm going to put the Kluivert into him. So let's see how high that does take him. So it takes him up to nearly 97 overall. I'm going to put him up to 97 overall. Let's go through and put in these 50k chunks. I'm pretty much done with the Icon SBCs as well in terms of all the 4th nodes, apart from a few of the more difficult ones. But other than that, you know, it's pretty much a done thing for me. We will use the Shearer in this instance, and we need to get this card to 98, guys, because this is going to be used for a 4th rank up on Aguero, because that's pretty much what I'm at the moment. It's pretty crazy, like the requirements that we do need, and we're going to be using a whole bunch of XP as well. So let's go through and get rid of all these 25k chunks. That was from the treasure hunt event. That's the one thing that I don't like about retros, guys, is that there's no coins, there's no XP, there's no skill boosts, there's really nothing. Like, obviously there's that 25k XP in the packs, but compared to what we were getting previously, it's really not that much whatsoever. So let's go through and do that. That's going to be 4 million coins, guys, which is insane. It's very expensive. At the time, like, you're at this level, ranking up your team and training your team is just crazy expensive, guys. And guys, we are going to be using the Rui Costa and saying goodbye to Heung-min Son. It is a shame. You know, that's the thing with this season that is different from last season. Last season, whenever there were new promos, there were always new cards that were better than the previous cards. So there was a lot more experimenting in that fact. Like, most people have already got all their lineup set in terms of, you know, who they're using. Because if you're changing cards, it just costs far too many resources, too many coins, wastes of like huge cards as well. So that's just the way it is, guys. So we do have to say goodbye to him. So let's go through and put that XP into him. And that's going to get him up to 98 overall. And that's going to be used for Memphis Depay's 4th rank. So let's go through now and rank these cards up, guys. This is a huge upgrade video for me anyway. First and foremost, we need to put in the duplicate. Very expensive, but as you know, we did save a lot of coins on his XP, or, you know, we saved a lot of XP, I should say. We're going to use a Bailey as well as a 96 overall Bailey there. So we've got the dupe, we've got the 91 and the 96, and that's going to be another 2.7 mil. And there's the 2nd rank up on Ronaldo. And now to go through and do the 3rd rank up as well. So we've got the 97 Bailey, we've got the Ibrahimovic, as well as the duplicate once again. And that's going to cost another 3 million coins, guys. So you can see our coins are slowly but surely going down, but we are sitting on a whole bunch of stuff that we can go through and sell in the future if need be. So there we are, guys, 144 overall. Now we're going to be doing our first 2 rank up 4s on 2 cards, being Aguero as well as Memphis Depay. So first and foremost, let's go through and do it on Aguero. So obviously we require the 98 overall card as well as his duplicate, and we are just going to use Calahone here as the 93 base. So there it is, guys, 2.75 mil for rank up number 4. This is our first 4th rank up as well. So let's have a look at the requirements going forward. So you can see there, we now need a 94 base, which we do have in the Arnautovic, a 99 overall card, which is not going to be easy to get. We also got one of these Master Attacker items just from leveling up. So that's going to be a very difficult task, but we will get there eventually. Here's hoping that the preseason, if it does come, will help us a whole bunch. And here it is, guys, 145 overall. So just one more rank, and then we're going to be ending off the video for today. So let's go through and do the Memphis Depay rank. Now, I would have done the third ranks, but unfortunately, I don't have any 92 overall base cards at the moment. I will check the price of Dybala just before we do end off the video. So that's going to cost us another 2.75 mil. And you can see, guys, our midfield rank up tokens are really running short at the moment. So that is a huge concern in my eyes. But let's just go through and check out the team now. So there it is, guys, 146 overall. Let's just go through and change the formation because for some reason it doesn't pick it up. So there it is, 146 overall. Some pretty big changes, guys, some pretty big changes. Now, we do have a free rank up on the Ramos here, but we're not going to do that at the moment because I'm waiting for a 93 overall base card to go through and use this Roberto Carlos as a 98 overall because I've completed his SBCs. So I don't want to use him as a 97 overall. I want to use him as a 98 overall. But there's no tradable 93 overall cards at the moment. So we are slowly but surely getting a bit stuck. But that's just the way it does get when you get sort of past 140, 145. You start to run out of base cards as well as midfield rank tokens and XP. Also, guys, I just want to check the price of Dybala because I don't have any 92 overall base cards. And obviously, I could work on doing those ranks next. Probably in my next video, probably next week when I do another upgrade video, I'll look to get to 150 overall. So let's just go through and check to see how much the 92 overall Dybala is. But obviously, the longer I wait for this card, probably the better. Because I'm assuming that his price will drop, guys, because he is already relatively cheap. You can see you can get him for around 7 mil. And each refresh should drop his price, but we'll keep an eye on that going forward. But there it is, guys, 146 overall. We will continue to grind and hopefully pick up some Retro Stars players that will help us continue to upgrade this team. But other than that, guys, it's going to be the end of the video for today. Thank you all for everything and peace.